This time on DawgStrip, we get back to Project Tetanus, a first-generation Ford Econoline. In this episode, the fate of one of our vans has come to an end. Her fluids drained and organs harvested, so we may build one van from two. So, we brought the 62 home. That means the 67 is for parts.
Now, the 62 is structurally sound, but no drivetrain, no engine.
Yep, so that means that the running motor from the 67 is coming out. Everything from the 67 is coming out. We're going to make one van from two.
If you are an admirer of these Econoline vans, we encourage you to look away. Nothing good lies ahead for you. What to follow is a little more than the dissection and the disposal of a carcass.
But for those of you into that sort of thing, stick around for a while and watch as we pick these bones clean. Those are pretty loose.
Yeah, they were. Were you driving this the other day?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, these are quite loose.
Show me these tires. It's hip to be square.
Oh, wow. There are cracks.
Still good.
This is not so good.
That's a trip.
Yes, yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Ow.
First on our want list will be the drive axle. This heavy-duty model came with the bulletproof Ford 9-inch. We knew the rear leaf springs were pushing up through the floor, but we were shocked to see how bad the rust really was. Alarming to think that we were driving around with this just a few days prior. Nevertheless, this axle is a score, and we'll be happy to transplant it into its new forever home.
And this is all that was holding the rear leaf springs to the body. Hopes and prayers. Wow. Up next, we take aim at the 240 straight-six engine. Typically, these can come out through the passenger door, but with the front axle already gone at this point, we take everything out the bottom. For us, this is a great simple power plant. The 240 is the predecessor to the infamous Ford 300. With a single-barrel carburetor and 3-speed manual transmission, this is good enough for our project, and we'll be happy to use what we got.
From here on, we take every part we need for the other van, every part we think we could need, and every other part we think anyone else could use. We strip this van of everything. Nothing goes to waste around here. These things are hard to come by.
On your 50-year-old plus vehicle, sometimes it's good to replace your fuel lines. Safety first.
Yeah, that looks healthy. No, thank you. Oh, God. Oh.
And with that, we'd call it done. Every usable part piled up in the backyard in a section called Future Dreams.
Next, all we have to do is make the rest of this go away. It gets rather brutal from this point onward, but we promise you, it's all for the greater good. And let's face it, we're running out of driveway space. And now, out with the old, in with the new.
So yes, we basically brought this van home and the snow fell. This entire driveway was full. Now that it's melted, let's get inside and see what we're dealing with. Meow. Meow.
This here is the fun part, getting that derelict project vehicle home and starting to go through it for the first time. Trying to figure out what you'll have, what is missing, and what is plain old trash to be tossed out. And as long as all the roll-ups have moved out, we'll be fine with that. But if not, they soon will, because Hobo is on guard.
So much poo!
We know nothing about the engine in the back of the van. We think it's an original 144, but it's of no interest to us, and is clearly beyond saving. Onto the scrap pile it goes as we drag out the pressure washer to blast out the rest of this filth. Alright, so after these vans were early designed, Ford realized they were really ass light, so they added 165 pounds of cast iron. I don't want that, so I'm getting rid of it. Holy shit. Oh.
Watch your fingers. And now for a PSA. For those of you running a stock short Econoline, keep the weight in your van. They can be scary without it.
Alright, so if you haven't paid attention or we didn't mention it, what we're doing with this van is repowering it with the driveline from the first van. This is a 62. It's a tiny engine, small diff van. It's getting a 9-inch and the big 6. That is tiny brake.
Take that. Take that. Take it.
That thing is mangled.
Are you watching us? Are you watching us? Hobo, being supervisor. Oh, no, it's coming down. There you go, down.
So what we're doing today is hopefully getting the new rear end under that van. The parts van had a 9-inch rear end, the glorious Ford 9-inch, robust, good, and it came out was the 7 1/4. This thing's made out of glass. Nobody wants it. We're putting in a Ford 300. We want the 9-inch. Hopefully this goes straight in without a single problem whatsoever. And there it is in all its 9 inches of glory. And now for a change in plans. We came across another engine on Craigslist and couldn't pass up a complete 306 for $200. This larger engine is from 1977, but the block is the same as our 240. Once we swap a few things over, we should be able to just bolt it in and go. But that is for a later date.
As for now, we are tired of working outside in the cold. So when we get a break in the weather, we roll the van into the shop. And from here on in, we can fly at it, basking in the glow of heat, light, and good company.
Next time on DawgStrip, we carry on with Project Tetanus, and things start to get a little weird. We reveal our super top secret plans we have in store. It's time to build something goofy. As always, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video. Give us a thumbs up if you like what we're doing. I have backup, which is this guy trying to help. Progress is slow, but progress is good.